Hello everyone, this is Storm 101 here. Today we'll be taking a look at a little bit of an update on for early November for this fall. Now before I start this video guys, I'll recommend to hit the subscribe button. Wherever you hit that subscribe button, there's a bell icon on the right side. Hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload. And also hit a like on the video. All this stuff will help a lot on my channel. Now, let's go ahead and look at we'll look at my, let's go to the forecast models. I'm going to try to go by this a little bit quick. So, right now we got a little bit of a tropical wave going on in the south. Then wherever it hits to the ocean, it's going to be a little bit interesting mostly for Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. It's stuff we got to watch here. Then we got a Clipper system about to go through the Midwest and the Ohio Valley. Wherever I gets through there, it's not much of looking at than the last update. It was showing a little bit more major, but it seems like they brought that back down. Another system that could bring some severe weather down in Arkansas, Texas. Maybe a squall line, but then that system goes northeast. It's going to be a little bit of a quick one there. And also, this is November 2nd here. Then we got another front, actually a major one, that could come off the Gulf of Mexico, bringing tons of rain for the southeast there, like South Carolina, the Carolinas, especially for Georgia, Tennessee, and Kentucky, West Virginia, and Virginia, for those states there. Moves north, a lot of snow could happen up in Canada. We continue on, maybe some snow try to come up in the plains. Then we just continue on. There's from the GFS model. Now, how much snow and rain? We're going to do rainfall first. A lot of rain, wanted to show maybe up to 7 or 8 inches of rain for the south. And now, if we look at the snowfall totals, trying to go back this quick of under 10 minutes here. Not too much snow up in the northeast, maybe up to 6 or 7 inches. While there's a good chunk of snow that could happen up in the upper plains, and maybe some for Wisconsin as well. But that's 240 hours out, so things can change. Also, a little bit of a line of snow there for the Midwest. So we'll keep an eye on that. Alright, here we go for the Euro. If we go ahead and go to 11 a.m. for tomorrow, we got scattered showers of thunderstorms, low pressure system passing for the Tennessee Valley. 1 a.m. on Saturday or Friday night. Sorry about that. Starting to get some snow to try to show up in New York State. We go to 6 p.m. on Saturday. Lots of snow and stuff going on up in the northeast there. Could be heavy at times as well. Then if we go to the middle of the afternoon on Sunday. Whoops, hold on, back it up. We got a lot of snow going up in Canada. Here comes another Clippers system going for the Ohio Valley. Then not much wanting to show from that system anymore. So that's kind of off the list for now. Scattered snow showers want to go up in the northeast. Then we get a front there that could brings a lot of cold air right behind it. Then maybe some severe weather may try to come up, like I said, from this system. Something we gotta watch. This is on Wednesday on Halloween. So there could be some severe weather going on around Halloween time. Stretching from Kentucky all the way down to Texas. So we're going to keep an eye on this. It can ruin some Halloween plans. I will make a forecast on that soon of next week. Then that cold front kind of stalls out a little bit. Still getting some severe weather from that. Just tons and tons of rain. Now 2 p.m. on Friday, that thing moves out. Then we get something a little bit interesting going on here. A little bit of a front on next Friday. And then if we go on to Saturday, So we're going to give a shot to some snow for the first time in the Ohio Valley in Midwest. And then that moves in, bringing a lot of cold air. If we actually look at the temperatures, bring in around freezing temperatures near that. So yeah, from that one. Now for the severe weather-wise, from a system that's down there, there's a marginal risk down there for tonight. The main threat's going to be, there's a small tornado chance and damaging winds. Hail, so that could be too much of a threat there. Now tomorrow, when this thing gets to start moving, there is a slight risk for severe weather for on the coast of North Carolina, while there's a marginal risk stretching down to Florida. Now there's a tornado chance there, but it's on the small side, and damaging winds will be a threat as well. Hail is not going to be much of a threat, and then that thing moves out on day 3. Now, there's a factor that can go on into November and into the winter time. If I get my pen out here, get this in the black, we got a little bit of a warm blob going on just south of Alaska. What this thing could do when you get a warm blob is that you get your jet stream there goes way up there because of very, very warm temperatures. Jet stream goes down like this and just goes up like that. So it brings a ridge in the west and a trough in the east. So that, or you could say warm in the west, cold in the east. Now this could go on into winter here. So that means dry and warmer conditions for California and Nevada. It seems going to be the case. While we're getting some systems to go like along here and then just goes like this because of a ridge that could probably be like right around here and bring all this weather, all those tropical systems down this way and bring a lot of stuff going on in the east. And that could bring some snowy weather possible for the east. Now, this is only for the first half of November. Keep that in mind. So, let's go ahead and check. Let's look at temperature forecast here. So, I made some changes then from the last one. So, my prediction is way below average temperature, especially from the Midwest. Kind of making a U-turn up into the Northeast. Just because it's the track. Like, for example, that you could get clipper systems through here, but don't bring too much. And it keeps, if you live on the north side of the low pressure system, it's more colder. And the main track is pretty much just going to be a combination of here. So things could be very close together with the below average and the above average temperatures. And like I said on that ridge, looking pretty warm for the first half of November for California. Now, if you look at precipitation, like I said, ridge, below average precipitation, maybe try to get some slightly below average precipitation there because of the cold, because most of the systems are going to be missing. If a system comes through there, it's most certainly going to be a clipper system, which is don't bring much. It brings a little bit of rain and a little bit of snow with clipper systems. But wherever you get systems coming out here, it brings in a lot of tropical waves here coming off of Mexico and going on the coast, or the Gulf of Mexico, I should say. Then it falls on the coast and goes up like that. That's kind of the track we're looking at right now. But right now, for this system, and we got to watch it go for the southeast. Now I got above average precipitation stretching from the Tennessee Valley up into the northeast, just because of the systems, how they're going to go. Now, for the combination for these two, like below average temperatures right around here, and also above average precipitation there. Now, those two combinations, you could try to get some snow going on from the northern Ohio Valley to around the Great Lakes region, all the way up to the northeast. So, now, if we go to here, let's go back to that system that everybody is watching. If I go to this here, now this system right here, if we're like a month in the future, this could bring a lot of snow for these areas here. A lot of snow for like these areas along here. Could get a lot of snow if we're a month in the future, though, because usually in November, normal temperatures are most certainly going to be in the 50s at that point. Now that's going to be at late November. So that's pretty much it I got for y'all guys today. It's a quick little video I got for you guys, and a little bit of some changes on my forecast. Now, why had I done that? Because there's been a couple changes in between from back there till now. And also, I didn't like it too much, and I was also a little bit early, and that's what I was afraid of. Now, there used to be like a ridge or something happening here, but it's becoming less and less likely. But it is becoming more and more likely for more like the Carolinas, Georgia, and Florida, and that's why I got above average temperatures for those areas there. Now, I'm not 100% sure for the slightly below average temperatures. I'm at precipitation there because of the high pressure system, and you may try to get some isolated showers or storms around there that could try to pop up there, but it's a possibility. Now this could be my final forecast, so also just don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and hit the like. All those things will help my channel a lot, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.